Hello. During our daily clinical study with chest X-ray, two important terms we use frequently, that is oligemic lung field and plethoric lung field. Today this video will be on the oligemic lung field, and for better understanding we can go through this diagram, very basic diagram. As we know, blood, the venous blood from superior vena cava and inferior vena cava enter the right atrium, then right ventricle, and from the right ventricle through the pulmonary valve it passes into the pulmonary vessels and it becomes oxygenated in the pulmonary bed, and then the oxygenated blood passes through pulmonary vein into the left atrium. From the left atrium it goes to the left ventricle, and then through the aortic valve it passes into the aorta, that is systemic circulation. For our easy understanding, it is actually, if blood passing through the right side of the heart into the pulmonary bed is decreased, then the blood vessels in the pulmonary bed will be less prominent, and if the blood passing through the right side of the heart is increased, then the blood vessel in the pulmonary bed will be more prominent. Okay, now the term oligemic lung field and the plethoric lung field. Oligo means less, decrease, and plethoric means more or increase. Here the oligemic or oligemia, the term oligemic used when the blood from the right ventricle into the pulmonary bed is decreased. I repeat again, the term oligemic is used when the blood passing from the right side of the heart, that is right ventricle, to the pulmonary vessel, that means pulmonary bed, is decreased. Then the oligemic term is used, and plethoric term is used when the blood passing from the right side of the heart into the pulmonary bed is increased. When the blood passing from the right side of the heart into the pulmonary bed is decreased, that means the blood vessels in the pulmonary bed will be less prominent, and the blood vessel in the periphery of the lung field will not be visualized on the X-ray chest. On the other hand, in plethoric lung field, blood passing from the right side of the heart in the blood lung bed will be increased. That means the blood vessel will be more prominent, and the blood vessels, most importantly the blood vessels in the peripheral part of the lung field, will be well demarcated. Okay, now come again. In oligemic lung field, as the blood passes into the lung bed is decreased, blood vessels are less prominent, and there is less amount of fluid in the lung pulmonary bed, lung parenchyma, due to less flowing of blood through the lung. That means the ray of the X-ray will pass easily and make the X-ray film black, that is lucent. That means when blood passing from the right side of the heart into the lung will be decreased, the lung field on the X-ray will appear more lucent than the normal. Normally the lung field of course lucent, but in oligemic lung field means, that means when the blood passing from the right side of the heart into the lung bed is decreased, in that case the lung field will be more lucent with less prominent blood vessels. More importantly, the blood vessels in the peripheral 1/3 of the lung field will not be appreciated. On the other hand, in plethoric lung field, the blood vessels will be more demarcated, as because the blood passing from the right side of the heart into the lung bed is more, and the fluid in the lung bed is more than the normal, and in that case the lung field will appear less lucent. Now come again to the point oligemic lung field, what on which point we will end this video. Now the question, what are the cause of oligemic lung field? That means in which condition we find oligemic lung field. Number 1, pericardial effusion and constrictive pericarditis. For our easy understanding, these 2 points in together. In this condition, the ventricle, that is the right ventricle, during its dilatation, during its diastole, cannot hold adequate volume at the end of the diastole. That is, the end diastolic volume will not be adequate and will be less adequate than the normal, as because the heart is under pressure due to constrictive pericarditis or due to pericardial effusion. So as the end diastolic volume of this right ventricle is decreased, so the output from the right ventricle will be decreased. So the blood flow through the pulmonary bed will be decreased and the X-ray will appear oligemic, that is more black. That is more black. The term more black of course is not grammatically correct. We can say lucent, more lucent. Next point, tetralogy of Fallot. As we know, in tetralogy of Fallot there is tetralogy, that is pulmonary stenosis, VSD, right ventricular hypertrophy, and overriding of the aorta. There is pulmonary stenosis, so blood cannot pass through the stenosed pulmonary valve. Rather the blood pass from the right ventricle to the left ventricle. There may be pulmonary stenosis with VSD. It is not the tetralogy. Other problem, PS with VSD. Here the pulmonary valve is stenosed. In presence of pulmonary stenosis, if patient have VSD, it is very easy for this blood to pass from the right ventricle to the left ventricle, making the lung field oligemic. There may be pulmonary stenosis with ASD. Pulmonary stenosis, so blood cannot pass from the right ventricle into the pulmonary vessels. Rather, with presence of ASD, blood goes back from the right ventricle to the right atrium and from the right atrium to the left atrium through the ASD. Eisenmenger syndrome, when there is reversal of shunt like ASD, VSD or PDA, that is left to right shunt. In long standing case, due to development of pulmonary hypertension, reversal of shunt occur. That means normally in VSD shunting of blood from the left ventricle to right ventricle occur, but when there is reversal of shunt, that is called Eisenmenger syndrome, due to development of pulmonary hypertension, blood cannot pass from the right ventricle to the pulmonary vessels adequately, and when the pressure on this side is more than the pressure on this side, then the blood flow will be reversed, making the lung field oligemic. So these are the conditions when oligemic lung field can be found. In summary, pulmonary pericardial effusion, constrictive pericarditis, tetralogy of Fallot, pulmonary stenosis with VSD, pulmonary stenosis with ASD, reversal of shunt, that is Eisenmenger syndrome. Lastly, pulmonary embolism. In pulmonary embolism, say here is an embolus stuck here. Blood cannot pass over this thrombotic area, so making the lung field oligemic. Thank you very much.